AI and robotics, these are the two technologies which is absolutely transforming. Like it is transforming in the way we are driving a lot of automation. There is a lot of manual processes in the plant, and if we can automate that using AI robotics, then we get a better results every time. We get a better product quality. The way the companies are doing or incorporating, like for example, in case of metal, right? When I'm talking about the recycling or the sustainability, in recycling, let's say if we have the sorting system set up with the help of computer vision and the robotic arm, anytime there is a bad material, it just separates it out. Anytime it is a good can, it separates it out, so it can help us increase the recycling. That's just one example. There are so many other examples. For example, we can use computer vision for having a better safety within the plant, because there are a lot of industry, especially chemical industry, where safety is a big issue. There are areas where it is not safe for the human to go and perform the task, and that's where like robots can go there, perform the task, and make the environment more safer. There are many key lessons as we are trying to adopt AI. So I'll talk about one, which is adoption. And the reason why adoption is one of the biggest challenges, that people are not ready for the new technology. People are still, if someone is doing, like for example, it's a very simple example. If I'm drinking coffee every day in the morning for last 10-15 years, and someone comes back and comes and say, hey, start drinking tea because it is better for your health. I agree, it is better for my health, but would I change? That's a different situation, right? Same thing is with the new technology, AI as well. It's gonna be a good for industry, but it will take some time to change the people, make the workforce ready. And so that's one of the biggest, roadblock at this point. So for testing any AI solution, and especially that is super important as we are talking about the industries which can impact the people around them. Like for example, autonomous car. If it meets an accident, real-time accident, it can kill people. Same goes with the heavy industry. If we have applied autonomous AI robots there, and if they kill someone who is working together with them, it's a big hazard for the company, right? How do we make these more safer? One is, of course, we test more. And how do we test more is that, we always have a baseline. The same task has been performed by human. Can the robot or AI can do a similar task at equal or maybe 10% less, 20% less? We can always create those baseline that, okay, here is my success criteria, that if my robot or AI breaks this threshold, then I'm going to deploy in maybe a contained environment. So again, do not deploy in the free environment. Even autonomous cars at this point are deployed in a very small city, small area, not like everywhere, right? They're still slowly scaling that to a bigger area. So two things. One is test it, always have the baseline. And then second, start small, start in a constrained environment. If I talk about return on investment for any technology, right? If we are investing $10 in something, we want return for that $10. Now, so what could be those return on investment, or what could be those KPIs for an industrial companies? And it depends depending on what kind of use cases we are doing. Like maybe safety, we have deployed computer vision or cameras, and we are making sure that the people's life is safer over there. So have we reduced the number of incidents happening within the plant? So that could be one criteria or one return on investment, a way to measure your return on investment. Other could be, if let's say we are talking about predictive maintenance. Have we reduced the unplanned downtime of the plants or the machines that have been working with, that have been operated within the industry setup, right? So that could be another KPI that can be measured for calculating the return on investment. Now, the question is how do we get return on investment? So that could be different criteria based on your baseline. So I just mentioned about safety. I mentioned about the unplanned downtime. It could be how many defects we had before AI and after AI. Are we able to reduce the number of defects with the time? But after implementing AI, that could be another KPI. So this could be some of the criteria how we can measure ROI in the industrial settings.